Welcome to Capital Online TV News. I'm Victoria Rubediri. Here are some of our top stories. Striking staff at the Kenya Broadcasting Corporation have been ordered to resume work in the next hour or face the sack. Information Minister Samuel Pogishio says the strike is illegal and that positions of those who fail to show up at the broadcasting house at the designated time will be immediately advertised. He says he will only engage workers in a dialogue once they resume work, since they did not follow the proper procedure in calling on the strike. Pogishio has also directed a restructuring of the state corporation to trim the bloated workforce. He also wants the Public Service Commission to step in and weed out workers with bogus qualifications. But the KBC staff spokesman Vincent Limpa says they are ready to be sacked and will only resume work after their grievances have been addressed. He says days of ultimatums regarding workers' rights are long gone. Now, news operations at the state broadcaster have remained crippled for the past 3 days after employees boycotted work over poor pay.
We will spend the whole of tomorrow and Sunday drafting the petition, so that probably by midday next week, Monday, tuwe tumezuia huo unyama, tuwe tumezuia hiyo illegality, tumefunga all the taps wenye managers hapa walikuwa wanatumia ufisadi. We have them, we have details, we have in our possession CVs of some characters masquerading here as managers. They are failures, we know that. And the corporation under Article 2, the Constitution under Article 2, that is very clear that this corporation has an obligation to attract and retain qualified people to discharge its duties. Mimi nimesema mbaya? Mimi nimesema mbaya?
Kenya and Ethiopia have concluded a power purchase agreement under which Kenya would import up to 400 megawatts from Ethiopia annually. President Mwai Kibaki says the power purchase agreement is a remarkable achievement that demonstrates how interdependent the two countries are in pursuit of socio-economic development of the peoples. The head of state cited limited infrastructural connectivity and the low level of energy availability as some of the major challenges impeding the enhancement of trade between the two countries. Speaking during a state banquet where he hosted the visiting Ethiopian Premier Meles Zenawi at a Nairobi hotel, the president commended the Ethiopian government for initiating hydropower generation projects beneficial to the region at large. The trial of 4 Kenyans facing charges before the International Criminal Court will not automatically start despite rejection of part of the appeal. International lawyer Dr. Godfrey Musila says the accused and prosecutor Luis Moreno Ocampo can still apply to have the trial deferred until the pending appeal against the jurisdiction of the court is determined. The appeal chamber on Wednesday rejected applications by William Ruto, Joshua Arap Sang, Francis Mudhaura, and Uhuru Kenyatta, challenging the decision to commit them to trial. The City Council of Nairobi says it is looking to spruce up the beautification of the city to improve the quality of life for Nairobi residents. Director of City Planning Tom Odongo says the concept of improving the public space will extremely be beneficial to the thousands of residents who pass through the city every day. He says the initiative will also include picnic areas and street carnivals, a concept that is popular in other continents. Speaking during a breakfast, Odongo said their vision for a public space will later be incorporated into a master plan for the council. And that's our top stories. Thank you for joining us on Capital News Online TV. I'm Victoria Rubediri.